Good morning, everybody. Good morning. See, Uncle Chris, I lost it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. Me and her are connected now.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. As you can see, my mummy's gone live. We're very cuddly today.
Got a notification you're going live.
Yeah. The last 24 hours has been a little bit crazy. Can you guys start with Geordie? You ask Geordie, say, Geordie, chips, please. So it's been a little bit crazy the last 24 hours, but let me start at the beginning and we'll say hello to everybody and then I'll fill you guys in on exactly what happened yesterday. And oh my God, the drama. Oh. All right. Good morning, Gimme. As you can see, she's good. I'll fill you guys in. She's doing okay. Good morning, Kath. Good morning, Libby. I did say good morning to you when you walked out the door.
Yeah.
Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Pixie. I'm working in Lucan. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, Amber. Oh, and anyone that's in the background who is either just being nosy or just here to just be quiet and listen in, welcome. Those who are nosy, you might as well just carry on somewhere else because they ain't giving you any information today, so bugger off.
Yeah,
I have my little spice, so yeah. But yeah, no, it's been quite a the last 24 hours has been a little bit of an emotional, mental, and physical roller coaster. Good morning, Deborah. As you can see on the thumbnail, the art release for today is the big green guy, aka most of you know him as the Incredible Hulk. He is free. It is fan art. It is not official art, but he is free for you guys.
Yay. It's Mr. Green.
It's Mr. Green. Yeah, that's what Cass said yesterday. I was like, no, it's the big green guy. So I haven't eaten. I haven't had a cup of coffee. I haven't had anything. It's just been crazy.
Yeah, have that instead.
Have my electrolytes instead.
Hey,
wow.
Deborah.
Hello, everyone.
I need to get me a new Powerade bottle.
Oh, you're supposed to check on that for me at some point when you're available to do it.
Yes. It's been. Oh. Where do I start? So, yesterday morning we slept in because it's been school holidays, so we our days don't start till like 9:30, 10 o'clock most days during school holidays. And so that's kind of where we were at yesterday morning. The door hadn't quite been left open wide enough for Cola to go outside overnight. And so she piddled and pooped in the hallway. So I cleaned it up, mopped it. And before I had a chance to dry the floor again, and I yelled out to Libby and Jordan and said, be careful, the floor's wet in the bathroom and the hallway. Because Kenzie had gotten up and was needing changing and stuff. So anyway, I got her changed, got her situated on the couch. And as I was making her toast, she went running down the hallway. So from that, you can fathom what happened. She slipped in the water and ended up flat on her back. So for about 5 minutes, I was absolutely in fear of her being paralyzed because we could not get her to move. She was stunned. She wouldn't stand up. She wouldn't sit up. We had to make sure she was moving. It was a little bit scary. And so we called the paramedics. We got her situated on the couch, and that's where she stayed till the paramedics got there. They came in, they checked her over, and they said they didn't think there was anything wrong. She was responding well. She was screaming like that blood curdling. If you've got kids who've got that blood curdling scream, you know that scream. And
you don't know, Chris.
No, I do. I've been around kids before.
Oh.
I don't have children. But I have nieces and nephews, remember?
Actually, that's a valid point. You don't have to necessarily be around kids.
I know.
I've been around lots of them.
So we managed to get her comfortable on the couch. Paramedics arrived and they checked her over. She was giggling because they were tickling. She's very ticklish around the top of her neck. So when they were checking her spine, she was giggling and going like this. She was all excited because she got stickers because they checked her heart and like all her stats and stuff, and they were all normal.
Her blood pressure. Good job.
Yeah, doing her blood pressure, and she was like, "Good job." And because when I was talking to them on the phone, she was going, "Doctor, mummy, doctor." So I said to her, "Yes, I'm trying to organise the doctor." So my medical centre has a tendency of not rushing, like putting people in when they can. So the paramedics rung my doctors for me. And we got her booked in yesterday afternoon at 4:00. So we went at 4:00 and they did a whole spinal test on her and she's got no damage, touch wood. And he said that she was fine and she was doing okay. So we've just got her on Pamol for the next till tomorrow, and just to make sure, like she's only having like a dose in the morning and a dose at night, just to kind of help her keep comfortable. She's got a high pain threshold, so when she was screaming, that was kind of very, very scary. And when we couldn't get her up at first because I needed to make sure she could move, it was just very like flashbacks and hi Travis, better late than never, love. I'm late too, so you know. So it's just kind of been one of those days. Anyway, we got her situated. She got to eat a bowl of sprinkles and have it all over my couch and just like relax and and we got her comfortable, and I think we watched Finding Nemo on repeat.
Yes.
Because that's what keeps her calm. She didn't lose consciousness. She's all good. And I was washing, like pre-scrubbing the dishes to put in the dishwasher. Mine has to be pre-scrubbed. And I sliced my finger open. Not just a little slice, like it's right in the knuckle. And very painful, and it's still very, very swollen, and I've got a little bit of redness still down here. So, yeah. And I said to the doctor yesterday, "Oh, can you look at it? Oh, that'll be another $50." I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me? I'll just go home, keep it clean and wrapped up." So, I've got feeling in it. I can move it. The pain's less today. It's looking nice and clean. Libby checked it for me this morning. There's no sign of infection.
No, it's looking good.
Other than the fact that I'm allergic to plaster, which is why I've read down there.
And it's not warm. It's not warm or throbbing or anything, is it?
Oh no, it's throbbing, but it's throbbing
not
because
warm.
No, it's not warm. No,
Good. So it's not infected.
that's not hot. If it gets hot, I'll pay the $50 and go get a double check. But
It'll be worth it.
It'll be worth it. I just spent $250 getting here through the doctor and tests and stuff. So it's like. Hi, so here we go. Hi, Lisa. So yeah, it's good to have you here, Trev. So yeah, it's been a day. It's been a 24-hour day, and she actually hasn't run down the hallway. She's done a little skip, but I think she's kind of learnt don't run inside, which we've been trying to teach her. Not a way I would recommend teaching kids because it's very scary for them and us.
And
So she's up there bruffing and playing with Jordan right now. You can probably hear the giggles coming from there. So yeah, I'm exhausted, mentally, physically, emotionally, just drained. Last night, after she was settled and we knew she was okay, I diamond painted a section in a little bit, and then I did art to 1:30, 2 o'clock this morning.
Something like that.
And I just kind of zoned out for a little while. But yeah. Anyway, how's everybody else's day been?
Better than yours.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Oh, that wouldn't have been difficult, to be fair.
I went for a little walk this evening, actually. I got
You
outside.
walked?
I went for a little walk, yeah.
Well done.
Went for a little walk and enjoyed some evening air.
Nice. What about you, Stace?
Worked. Got yelled at by a customer because she's too dumb. And Jackie fell asleep, so she didn't do karate. And I'm just working and diamond painting. Working
Nice.
mostly. Getting some new stuff downloaded, so. Other than
That's
that,
good.
nothing much.
Nothing much.
Nothing.
Woke up extremely exhausted this morning when I called back into bed. Sarah, I'm not surprised. We were up late talking last night, so not surprised that you're tired. And happy birthday to Sarah for yesterday. She had her birthday.
Happy
She's sitting down
birthday.
So I'm having to hold my diamond painting pen a little bit like this at the moment because doing it this way just kind of hurts a little bit. So
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
I had to change my pen to one of my lighter pens because the other ones are a little bit heavy. So, and I thought about doing it left-handed, but my placement was really crooked and that just does my head in and causes me anxiety. So we do it the way it works. I'm on my phone again, so please forgive typos and slow messages. You're fine, Trev. We're just glad that you're here, sweetheart.
And happy birthday for yesterday, Sarah.
Yes.
Actually,
Happy birthday.
it's still the 6th here, so happy birthday.
Yes, still technically your birthday there.
Technically, it's still your birthday. So happy birthday.
Almost a twinsy.
Oh,
And I'm really sorry, Sarah, that your present hasn't arrived there yet. It is going on a world tour. We don't know quite where it is at this point in time, but it is on its way.
Yeah, considering my present from the same area
Yes,
is arriving today.
it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Once she gets it, she'll
it
understand.
will be. It will be.
So Sarah's like my little baby sister, so I had to spoil her a little bit. I do try to spoil the people I care about. Libby finally got her birthday present from me yesterday. And I got my present from her yesterday. And yes, I got the fairy tales of Doctor Who, which is really, really funny. So I'll probably break them out and show
cool.
you at the stage. Yeah. It needs to send the post. You would have had, well, last time I knew it was heading to Cambodia, and I'm not quite sure why, but I'm pretty sure it's because there's a backlog of customs releases happening in New Zealand. So, according to their website, anyway. So,
Going to Cambodia?
yeah, it's going via Cambodia. Last I knew.
Wow.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
It wanted to check out some of the world before it got to its final destination.
Until it got to paradise. Because on a beauty scale, New Zealand is very much.
Go
like
up,
paradise.
baby. What do you need?
Hi, brother
I
Jeremy.
remember.
Hi, Jeremy.
I remember I ordered something one time to come from Hawaii,
Okay.
and it went to the Czech Republic.
Mm.
And I
Yeah.
called the United States Postal Service, because that's what it went through, and told them that it was supposed to come to Canada. And they argued with me and told me that the label said Czech Republic. And I said, no, it did not. I have the label in front of me because I called the people that were supposed to be sending it, and they sent me the label and a copy of the label, and it says Canada. And she said, well, it's out for delivery in the Czech Republic now, so it'll get delivered there. And it's like, but I'm not in the Czech Republic, and my address is not in the Czech Republic.
Yeah. Well, we're just keeping an eye on it. So
It'll get there.
a little birdie told me, because I haven't had a chance to catch up with videos at all, that I was tagged in a post that I have to carry on, and then I have to tag some more people.
I got tagged in that one too, I think.
Yeah. So I'm going to play. It's 25 questions and a bonus question, and we're going to do that soon. Hi, Shelley. Your birthday is 1 month away. Awesome. What do you want for your birthday? Tell me a diamond painting. Do you want a piece of art? Do you want me to send you something? Do you want vouchers? Do you want
Hi, Shells.
what do you want?
Hey,
What
Shirley,
do you want?
Shirley.
Good morning, Michelle. I will see you in a few hours.
Wait, what?
Michelle Mills, yes.
Oh, that's true.
Michelle.
That Michelle.
Yes.
Oh, I saw that one. I saw Shelly come up there.
Too many
Sorry.
Michelles. Too many
Too
Michelles,
many.
Tracy. Too many Michelles.
Yeah.
Jordan, under
Doesn't
the
got my
under the
stiffies
glass
in the way
table.
too.
Let me just mute myself for a second, guys.
Sure.
That's okay. About
All right,
ready
Stacey, you
to.
got to keep them entertained. It's
Yeah.
up to you now. Keep them entertained. Keep the people
Yeah.
entertained.
I was talking so much on the phone, arguing with people. It's not even funny today.
Yeah.
Ugh. I just wish people would. Never mind.
Oh no,
Take responsibility for their own actions for not.
yes. I
Yeah.
did a similar job for a while, and it
Instead
was not fun.
blaming everybody else for their problems.
Always
never, it's never their fault. It's always
Mm-mm.
someone else's fault.
Yeah.
So, how about for your birthday, brother? And I'll tell it to you early so you know it's going to come because I'll order it next week. Just hide it down there for me. I will send you that image that I designed for you as a diamond painting.
Ooh. Nice. I'll be right back. I gotta take care of the dog and get water. Yeah, and get some water.
All right. Okay. So I'm going to start answering these questions, and then I'm going to give people a whole lot. I'm going to tag people at the end that can do it. So the questions are: the first one is, how many diamond paintings have I completed? Well, I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. I've been diamond painting for eight and a half years. Got stutter going on. You'll be 46 years young. I'm still a baby. Diamond paintings, how many have I done? Oh, no idea. No idea. Absolutely none whatsoever. Probably up in the 60, 70 bracket because I started off with small ones and it's got less over the last few years because I got bigger. And at the moment I have way less time to diamond paint. So, cool. So yeah, that's that one. That's that question out of the way. How many diamond paintings do I currently have in my stash? Okay, so I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hang on. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35-ish. 35-ish in my stash. Now, until I moved to Australia and got hooked into all of you guys, I literally only ever had 2 in my stash at one time. And the reason being was I would order one as when I got to the halfway mark and then have order. So I had one when I finished it. And so I just literally go from one to the other. And I never actually stopped more than that. So, and then I stopped diamond painting for about 6 to 12 months. And yeah, so Trevor says, I'm counting them, Libby. That means you can't sneak off with any or she'll know. I do have another one on the way. So when, I've had a couple of people who have changed their mind on their canvases. So because they've already been printed, they're on their way down. So I got some yesterday that arrived, which were they look pretty good. And small snack sizes for me, so like 50 by 50s. So about 35-ish. When did I begin diamond painting? So that was about 8.5 years ago. I've gone through some stuff. I was going through a lot of physical health stuff, which left me not able to be out with my camera, because that was back in my photography days. And so someone introduced me to diamond painting. My first one was literally a 25 centimeter by 25 centimeter, and no, I do not have that anymore. But I do have my third one that I did, which I'm going to show you guys at the end. And yes, it is stolen art, so just pre-warn yourselves and prepare yourselves. Once upon a time in New Zealand, the only way we could buy diamond paintings was actually through AliExpress or Wish. We didn't have any other options, or we didn't know about DAC or anything like that. That came much later. If you could only purchase from one diamond painting company for the rest of your life, who would you purchase from and why? Really? Do I need to answer that one?
Yes, I think you do.
I do.
Yes.
Do. Okay, so obviously, if we took me out of the equation, it would be DAC, because they have the same quality as me, and I like the quality, and they have Randall, because like that's the end of the day, Randall's going to win. But overall, I would probably choose my own company, because I know that even though shipping has been a nightmare, which I am looking into options for that at the moment, there is, I know what I'm getting. And that's, for me, I want to enjoy diamond painting. I don't want to be dealing with budget companies and dealing with crap quality. I don't like to take the risk. I don't want to spend money on a canvas that I don't know if I'm going to enjoy. So that's kind of where I'm not against anyone who does budget companies at all. But just for me personally, this is like the budget companies have some beautiful art pieces, and I think, oh, I really like that, and I would. But I don't know the quality, so I don't touch. So at the end of the day, for me, it would be DAC, if not my own. You right, Stace? You're eating? Okay. Question number 5. When diamond painting, what is your go-to media to consume? Audiobooks, podcasts, YouTube, etc. Binge watching. I binge watch stuff. So at the moment with Jordan here, we're getting our Doctor Who fix again. We're just up to Peter Capaldi. I binge watch when I'm doing art, when I'm doing diamond painting. I like to binge watch stuff, and even when I'm working. So when I'm working on the business, I have the TV going in the background, and I binge watch whatever my current thing is. The other thing I'm binge watching, and this is going to be cringe for some, is actually Neighbours. So I'm catching up on Neighbours because I've missed decades of Neighbours. So yeah, don't judge. Okay, girl's got to have a bit of soapy. What is my favorite category to diamond paint? Landscapes, fantasy, animals, etc. Portraits. So whether it be animal or human, it would be portraits. I'm not a landscape person.
Neither am I.
No.
I'm not, but I'm challenging myself to do art for it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have some little hobbit holes that I'll probably do at one stage or another, but I'm more portraiture. Or my sister's been watching Neighbours on BritBox. I've been watching it on, I don't know, it was on BritBox Prime. So you're not a landscape person either? Yeah, it's just, I think because I was a portrait photographer, so that kind of just, when I started doing the art again, it just kind of went the same way, and for good reason. So What is the artist you completed the most diamond paintings from? Me. That would be me. That would be me. What is the artist you own the most diamond paintings from? That would be Randall Spangler. I own more diamond paintings of Randall's than I do of my own. What is your go-to waxman diamond painting? That would be Oh Snaps by Jenny and Crafty Crafter. I love these so much. I have not used anything else since I got them. So, hi, Mama.
Yes, there's Mama.
Hello.
What do you do with your finished diamond paintings? Do you hang them, put them in a portfolio or something else? I try to hang them. I want to get some framed. So either way, they're hung in a storage location. But I do try to hang them. That's why I've done them, is because I want them on my wall, especially my own art stuff. So, yeah. Do you like to open your kits right away, or do you keep them sealed until you're ready? Oh, no, I've got to open. I have to open. It doesn't matter whether it's mine, whether it's Jassie's. I have to open straight away. Like, I cannot. I'm terrible. I don't like waiting.
Most of us are YouTubers that unbox, so.
Yeah, well, see, I haven't even been doing any unboxings. I've just been opening them because, like, well, I can. What is your number one unicorn kit that you currently do not own but hope to one day? I don't know, because I just got it. I've just been working on it.
Gathering of Dragons.
Yeah,
No?
that's it's definitely on my list, but I wouldn't say it's my unicorn. My two unicorns were Elder's Secret, which was lovely gifted to me by Diane in Belgium, which is, you guys have seen me working on for the last few months. Other than that one, there was Pajama Time, which I got. I was able to get that because it came in stock. I don't really know if I have one at this point in time.
Here, Alice.
Oh, JoJo's Alice. Yeah, that's probably the one. JoJo's got one with the Cheshire Cat at the top part of it. That's probably be closest to my unicorn. Because I've been wanting that one for quite some time. What is the kit in your stash that you are most looking forward to working on? Oh, all of them? Probably Moon Goddess, which I've booked for January. I don't know, because it's a hard one. No, actually, no, let me take that back. It would probably be the Steampunk Owl. Hi, Cindy. Probably be my Steampunk. At a guess. Do I prefer confetti, colour blocking, or a mix of both? Confetti. I'm not a big fan of colour blocking at all.
Okay, are you confetti heavy or respectable confetti?
Well, I'm doing confetti heavy now, so probably yeah, I don't mind confetti heavy at all. Like it makes it exciting for me.
There looks like there's blocking in that one.
Not much. No, it's very minimal.
No, I've got all the blocking at the moment.
Yeah,
not much color blocking at all.
This one is very, very confetti heavy. There's like little sections of blocking, but probably not that much, to be honest.
A respectable. To break it up just a little bit.
Yeah. What is my favorite season holiday to diamond paint from? I don't really do holidays for diamond painting, to be honest. I don't do Christmas or Easter or Halloween. Yeah, it would have to be Halloween. I actually don't even have a Halloween campus this year. So yeah, probably I like painting, like normal painting of Halloween. It's probably the closest it's my favorite holiday. So, do you work one kid at a time or have multiple whips at once? Currently, I have multiple whips at once. So, yeah, I can hear that beautiful pussycat meowing for his mum's attention.
He's finding it. Come on.
I usually do one at a time, but I got two on the go here now.
Yeah, I prefer to do one at a time, but it's one of the reasons why I'm not doing many events this year, because I'm trying to get some of the other stuff finished that I've got on the go. And
Yeah.
like I'll be working on one of my whips next month. Neutral dark pieces or colourful? I'm colourful all the way.
I think that's
right. Sorry.
No, I didn't want to interrupt you. I apologize.
No, go.
I was just going to say I like the color. I think diamond painting is all about the color and the brightness and the sparkle and the expression.
I agree.
Yes, I've got to have. I very rare that I do a color that's not vibrant, like a diamond painting that's not vibrant. I like my vibrant. It's very rare that I do something that's really, really dark in color. Even my dark art has at least a little bit of pop of color in there somewhere. Large pieces or snack size pieces? Well, large normally. I had made a deal with myself that this year would be the year that I only did like 50 by 50s.
What do you got on the table now?
Now, saying that, this year I've had the smallest I had on my table was the kookaburra. I started off the year well, and I've been doing big canvases ever since. Yeah, we'll aim for next year maybe. Place diamonds with tweezers or a pen. Obviously, pen. My favorite pens are TJ and Emily's. No, it's no secret. They I do like all the pens that I have been gifted, and I do use them. My go-tos are always the ones I know that feel the most comfortable. You do see a new tray. Did you not see it on Wednesday, love? I'll show in a minute. Place diamond. Okay, squares or round. Squares every chance. I don't mind rounds now, but I prefer squares. What's my computer doing? I'm working on Earth Goddess and Smoke, and I'm loving it. Today is the Goddess, tomorrow back to Smoke. And oh, nice.
Cool.
I know someone else is working on the Earth Goddess as well.
Are you saying the F goddess, as in the letter F is in the F goddess?
Earth Goddess.
Okay.
My green goddess. Yeah, Earth. No, not the F Goddess.
I wasn't sure if I was hearing that correctly.
No, you were not.
No accent at all.
Oh, please, I don't have an accent. You do.
It's just going to get worse when I come out there.
So this is my firefly tray that I got Sarah for my birthday from Emily and TJ, complete with my lid engraved with my logo. Look at that. How cool is that?
Yay.
So yeah, yay. I'm loving it. I've been using it since I got it, and I'm just loving it. I think it's a beautiful tray. I just started on 2 for Thanksgiving, so I know it'll be done in time. Well done, Cindy. Next question. What is your favorite method for placing ABs? Well, I use a pen. I actually don't like placing ABs. I just don't like placing them at all, regardless of how it's done. I just don't. But saying that, I love how they look in a painting, so I suck it up.
We need to get you some crayons.
Some crayons.
Wax crayons to do your AB placement with.
Oh, I used to have some of those with 4 diamonds when I was doing nail art. So I don't think I brought them over with me though. What is your preferred method of sectioning of a canvas? I do row by row. and I cover that row with release paper, and then I move left to right.
I'm just gonna say this: when I come out there, you're gonna have such a hissy fit on everything that I do with my campus. You're like, she's gonna be gritting her teeth. I'm probably gonna spill drills. she's gonna be
Yeah,
going
I'm a little bit more pedantic when it comes to my diamond painting. Libby can vouch for that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm set in my ways, and I have a set way of doing stuff, and it's just the way I do it. So
She's like, don't touch my painting.
yeah, no, you don't touch. You do not mess my drills up at all. You do not go into my
Exactly.
container and get them out of whack. I will kick you from the side to Sunday. Like seriously, just
Prank
no.
wars, prank wars.
No,
There's no
honey,
wrong
you
way
would
to diamond
not.
paint.
You
I'm
would
not.
not like the wrath of Rose. Trust me.
I told a friend of mine who diamond paints, I said, there's no wrong way to diamond paint, but you're doing it wrong.
You know,
Mhm.
no.
Oh, she'd be all over me in a
I've been
heartbeat. 'Cause
diamond
she
painting for
knows.
just
She
no.
knows I'd be
No,
doing it intentionally just to piss her off. I ain't gonna be.
you do not want to do that.
No.
Trust me. I am so overprotective when it comes to my diamond painting stuff. I am
Mhm.
terrible. I'm terrible. I'm very territorial.
Rawr.
You'll learn. You'll learn.
I'm not
You'll learn
worried.
real
I got it.
quick.
I got it. I already know.
Do I have any other crafting hobbies? I used to cross stitch. That's not a surprise. But as you guys know, my other craft, so to speak, is art. Like it's always been something creative. I can knit. I can't crochet to save myself. I don't have time to do any of that kind of stuff at the moment. I have less time to do art than I would like, and less time to diamond painting than I would like. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Diamond painting. I'm back. Had a phone call. Welcome back, brother. Yeah, I would like more time to diamond paint, and I need more hours in the day. And it'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
Who am I going to tag? Let's see. We're going to start with Libby.
I knew it.
And Chris can have a tag. How many people do I have to tag? 5. I can see Travis has already been tagged. So I'm going to have Shelley.
Mhm.
And if you guys don't have a channel, you can do this on your personal pages or on the group. 0, Amber, you can have a tag. So how is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 1 more. Stacey's already been tagged, so I can't tag her.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go Lisa and Pixie. There we go.
You know, you took my Shelley.
Tough. I got him first. What do you want, my sweet pea?
Sprinkled toast.
Sprinkled toast. We'll have to ask Jordan for sprinkled toast because Mummy's busy. I'm going to provide some more sprinkles.
Yes.
What is sprinkle toast? Just with little sprinkles on it?
Yeah, it's just hundreds and thousands. Okay, she likes it. All right. So I don't have my first diamond painting that I did, but I have my third. So I did a little Winnie the Pooh one that was like literally so snacky. Now I could do it like in an hour to start with. And then I did a wolf one with a dream catcher for Kenzie. And then I did one for Rory. And it's so well, like I actually framed this one. It's
Cool.
a 40 by 50. So it was kind of like, for me, it was kind of.
Oh, let me see it. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
She showed you.
Oh. Oh, that's cool.
So it's Yoda. So that was the third one I did. And it's been framed for like 8 years. So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It was lots of blues and greens, as you can tell. And Rory's a Star Wars fan. So I haven't done any Star Wars ones for a while. So as you guys, I don't know if you guys remember the auction that Gracie had. And I got Falcor for him. It's a partial. which I will be doing at some stage.
Millennium Falcon.
A
The
Millennium Falcon.
Millennium Falcon.
Millennium
Did you
Falcon.
say
Sorry, that's not
Falcor?
Falcon. Yes, I did. It was never really a Falcon. And then I got him a Stormtrooper as well.
That's cool. Wow, that's a big one.
No, that's
Oh, it looks big when you held it up.
nah, they're not. They're small. They're nice snacky sized ones. So I'm going to do those to go with his Yoda. I've done, like I said, most of the stuff that we did back in the day was through AliExpress, and the only way to get was the only way to get stuff. So it was just kind of she's really loud today, which I'm happy because it means she's happy. She's having happy noises. But yeah, so I've done Spyro, the dragon, and that was all black background with the dragon in the front. And what else have I done? Obviously, I did Houdini. I can't remember half of the stuff I've done. Hi, Sarah.
You did the breast cancer awareness one.
Yeah, I've done that, but I'm just trying to think before I got here.
Oh.
I did a sort of a sepia toned one, which was rounds. Did not enjoy that at all. I've done a shimmel. I did 3/4 of my TARDIS and the moon and then threw it out. And I will get that done again at some stage. I can't. I've done lots of little ones as well, lots of snacky size ones back in the day, but I just can't remember what they all are now.
Oh, Rose, tell Travis what fairy bread is, Cass says.
So fairy bread is it's like either bread or toast, and you butter it, and then you put hundreds and thousands on it, and that's fairy bread. And it's Kiwi and Australian things. Hundreds of thousands are like your sprinkles, the colourful sprinkles, candy sprinkles. Yeah. So it's one of Kenzie's favourite things, and because yesterday she was very she's been through a lot. She got a few little treaties yesterday. It's normally a treat food that we have for her. Because we always have sprinkles in the house because we like it on our ice cream. You should have said she wasn't fussed on the popping candy though, was she?
No.
No.
She ate around it.
She did not like the popping candy.
So
So
it's
we
probably
had-
a sensory thing for her too, right?
Yeah. So we had it is good. It is good. Like seriously, you've got to try it, Trav. You'll love it. So we had the other night we had hot apple strudel with hot custard, a little bit of ice cream, and then like sprinkles, chocolate hail, chocolate flakes, and this popping candy. Well, as soon as that popping candy hit the heat and the cold, it started popping. So we're trying to eat this pudding, and as we're eating it, it's popping in our face. So it was fun. It was we enjoyed it. It wasn't so bad last night with just the ice cream, but the heat really set it off. Yeah, so it was quite funny watching Doctor Who and having this popping candy in your face. So yeah.
And Kenzie wasn't a fan.
No, she was not a fan. I put some in a bowl for her. She was not amused at all. Not even remotely. She is loving having her best friend home.
Yeah.
Now, I don't normally like white drills, 3865. I'm not a fan of them normally because they're always they're kind of like the opposite, like the nemesis. Like I was doing a canvas last year for Giddy Up, which I ended up throwing out because the white was just terrible. And
they get dirty easily.
Yeah, but they just don't normally sit right on the canvas either. Like it doesn't matter what brand I've used. I've always had issues with the acrylic version of 3865. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because currently I am putting on my canvas the resin version of 3865. And I have to say, I quite like them. They're uniform. They're actually not that bad. And I don't quite hate them as much. Right, they were my nemesis color. They were the color I hated to diamond paint more than anything else. So I'm quite happy. Does anyone else have a nemesis color? Like
310.
310, 939, 823,
Yep.
3865.
Yeah.
I'm over them.
Already.
I just hate massive blocking of the same color. Like if you have a background and it's all like black or all white, it needs something to break up that monotonous. Like put some like little flecks of stars or something or confetti or what have you just to break it up.
It depends if it goes with the image or not. You
I
can't
know.
just like put stars and something if the image.
No,
isn't-
I'm just
isn't
using
like
those as examples. Put little dots, lines, something. Add some more flowers around.
My big thing at the moment that I can't stand is blue.
blue.
And blue is my favourite colour, but I am so over paintings with blue.
Sorry, I do a lot of blue.
So do I. That's why I'm over the blue.
This one don't have much blue, if any.
Hi, Ben. Travis is 310 and color blocking. Yeah, no. Okay, so, I agree. And 310 color blocking is it's monotonous. It gets monotonous. It really does.
Yeah.
It's a big word for me on a Friday morning. Just saying.
You got to learn how to spell it now and use it 5 times in a sentence.
Bite me.
There's one.
Yeah. Oh. So Saft, my color, ironically, and this canvas is full of it in the top part anyway, is orange. I'm very much over orange because right now I am actually painting orange. And I have just, don't get me wrong, I love that the creations I've created. I love the 2 stained glass pumpkins for Emily and TJ's event, and I'm loving the witch. She's starting to come out really, really well, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But yeah, I'm over orange. Large areas of color blocking becomes boring quickly. It does, Amber. It really, really does. You love orange, it said bright and happy. Yeah, but no. I have to honestly say, I'm just not. No.
Oh, I love
I think-
orange.
Sick of it too soon.
I've got a whole lot of art I'm trying to get done before I start the next dragons. So I've got to finish off the elemental dragons yet. I've got 3 other elemental series that have to be painted yet as well. But yeah, at the moment I'm working on the witch, and she's very Halloweeny because I'm trying to get her done by Tuesday. So this afternoon, that's what I'm going to be doing. Is painting. Jordan and I will sit down and spend some time together with Kenzie. It'll be just the 3 of us because Liv's going home today, and I will be, we'll just hang out watching Doctor Who and painting.
That's cool.
I did a painting at 3865 and 5200 and blocking, and it sent me blind trying to work. Oh my God, yes, no. Struggling to stay awake, going for a nap very soon. Sarah, yeah, you need a nap. I nap a lot because of the CSU makes me very tired. So I do actually nap a lot. Go sleep, sweetheart. It's not that I don't like orange. It's just this canvas has a lot of orange and yellowy, orangey cream tones. And it's not that it's an ugly canvas. It's not. It's beautiful. I'm just, because I'm painting orange at the same time, which wasn't on the agenda when I designed it. So yeah, it's just a little bit. Right, things I like about the Firefly tray. I like the lower side. It's gorgeous. I've had no issues with my drill spinning. I love the fact that the funnel folds away and it's out of my way. I'm not knocking my canvas. I love the little trash bowl at the end. That just makes my life a little bit easier. I love that it has a lid. Like the little switch has a lid. So if I don't finish that color, I can just pop the lid on and not worry about leaving lids open, like trays open. Oh, you're waiting on your Timor order. Oh, Stacey, that reminds me. I beautifully got gifted for my birthday another voucher for Timor.
All right, Timu, yeah.
Timu. No, not Timu.
No,
Timor.
Tima. All right, so I'll be expecting another bag.
Yeah, I'm going to order it today.
Okay.
Going to say night all. I have one more day at the office and off for a week. Nice, Sarah. We look forward to hanging out with you. We will definitely. We've got to catch up at some stage. You have a Temu delivery that should be here today. My problem is you've got a Temu, not Temu, Sarah. Yeah, we're two different. Look, that's like a mouthful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to getting my Temu drills. I really am. I love bling bling. I love my crystal. If I had to choose ABs over crystals, I would definitely go crystal, because that's my favorite thing. Crystals, most of crystals, it's very hard to find a supplier that does square crystal. Very, very hard. And in China. So, and I've never been a big fan of bringing out stuff with crystal in it, because I know most of us have our own bling anyway. But it is something I'm looking into.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is awesome. I'm so glad you finally got one, Sarah. I felt so awful winning that one from you. But it was for a good cause. Shelley and you all have matching ruddy pins. Oh, bless. That's gorgeous. Oh, no, I don't have to pull out 3. So have you finished a row yet, Chris?
No, because when we last were live, I was working on this one, and I finished that section that I was doing, and I put this one away and brought Ribbit back on the table to try and finish that up.
Oh, yeah.
So I have, I think, 2 more
Give me a
sections
chance
of
to get
Ribbit.
ahead again.
Sorry?
Give me a chance to get ahead again.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you?
Not very far.
Okay, no, I'm still ahead of you. I have 1 more section to do on this row after this one that I'm working on right now.
Yeah.
Are you guys starting
You're-
on the same side or opposite sides?
Same side.
Mm.
We started in the same
He's
corner.
way ahead of me. I'm trying to get at least an hour in a day of diamond painting. But it cuts into my, and then I'm up late arting. So I won't be able to do that next week. I'll have to make sure I'm in bed by midnight at the latest next week, because I've got to be up at 6:30 again as of next week. So.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in my defense, I haven't had anything else to do.
Yeah, so I've got, obviously orders processing and stuff. Why is my battery, why is it not plugged in?
I have not been working for the last 2 weeks either, so.
Oh, that might be the problem. There we go.
Can't wait till I get my 3 weeks off of work. That'll be nice.
I do go back to work on Monday, so I won't have as much time then.
I'm going off my granddaughter and daughters to the small field farm days heating, and it's going to rain, so it'll be fun. Well, stay safe, stay dry as much as you can. It sounds like a smooth.
We had a thunder and lightning storm here this morning.
Chris, you're back on my window again.
Cloudy but sunny, but not a warm sunny. Night, Sarah.
Night,
Night.
Right.
I am whooped today.
My problem at the moment is I'm juggling. Like yesterday was just ended up being a write-off. It was completely a write-off. We had to.
You had a lot happening yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we still have to observe her for another 24 hours, but she seems to be doing all right. So
That's good.
my blood ran cold when I saw her on the floor, though.
Oh, I'm sure it did.
I can imagine
Yeah.
that's very scary,
Yeah.
especially when they get the wind knocked out of them.
Yeah. But she isn't running down the hallway today.
No.
Mm. So there might have been some good come out of it. So we've been trying to stop her running down the hallway for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But she is my little 2 settings girl, stop and go.
She's full speed or stopped, right?
Yeah, there's pretty much she's either fast or slow. There's no in between.
Yeah.
But she's a lot happier today, so that's good.
That's good.
It's 11 o'clock already.
It went quick.
Mm.
If you can visit any place in the world, where would you visit?
Scotland.
Oh, that's right. That's what you said.
2 places really, Scotland or Egypt.
Oh, I love Egypt. I'll go to Egypt again with you. I loved it.
Czech Republic.
It's like walking into Egypt is like walking into a encyclopedia, and so you can actually sit down and relax, and definitely take a cruise on the Nile. It is so worth it.
Oh, I would love that.
And it's amazing to walk around the pillars that are holding these buildings up, because they're all decorated in hieroglyphics. And you just think to yourself, like, oh my gosh, how do people build all of this? And they're sitting there with the alabaster stones and creating things with it. And you see them actually doing labor in the heat with there's no electric tools a lot of them are using. It's all by hand. And you just sit there and watch them, and you're like, oh my gosh, how did people, like, it's just amazing that people actually did this way back when.
Yeah. It's not picked yet. Cola. I'm not expecting anything. It's not for here.
But I loved Egypt. I was there after 2011, or was it right before 2011? No, it was after.
I would love to go there. There is Egyptian heritage in my ancestry.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely something I want to do. Chris, do you have a parcel arriving in the next few days? It's one of your birthday presents.
Okay.
Cola, be quiet. That little high-pitched yelp she does drives me insane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I was out there in 2002 before the attacks. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I loved every minute.
I really I love the whole concept of it. Yeah.
Mhm. You have to
I was
take
very
lollipops. You have to take lollies with you because all the kids are gonna be coming to you and getting lollipops. So you have to take like bags and bags of lollipops because if you feed one, you got to feed them all. In all the little villages, the kids do. They come up to see, oh, the Americans, or the tourists and the tourists. So it's always a good idea to bring lollipops with you.
Yeah. Okay, so now I've got an extra one that's popped up now. So I've got on my tracking app, I've got 2 packages that have popped up. No idea. You want to go somewhere at 65 degrees all year round? Oh my goodness. I've got a friend at the moment, one of my art friends, who used to design all my animal meshes for me. Well, not for me specifically, but we became friends because I started buying them. And he's currently up in the Arctic area of the world. So he's at the top, like the North Pole. And he's been posting photos, and it's like middle of the night and the sun is shining.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Land of the Midnight Sun.
yeah, it's just insane. And he's been posting photographs of like in a village where they have these alarms that sound because the polar bears roam into the village.
Mhm.
Like, it's just really cool. Like, just a whole different another concept of society. And
We
they're loving it. His wife are
we
loving
get
it.
polar bears on this island.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. In the spring, polar bears come on the ice floes and they hop off onto the island. Now, albeit northern, way up north.
Yeah.
They're not down here where I am. I'm too far south for polar bears. But where I'm from, where I grew up, we used to get seal in the community. They would come up out of the ocean and come up onto the streets.
Yeah.
Um,
We have seals at Mount Maunganui.
mhm.
They hang around the base of the mount. Like, you can walk around and that, but it's very frowned upon to interact with them too much.
Yeah. We also get we get the polar bears. Sometimes, not very many of them. But
I like Travis's idea.
my
Sorry?
cousin used to live in northern Canada, and they used to put foil on their windows at night to be able to sleep because the sun would beam in all the time in the summer.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I like Travis's idea. Go live under like secret underwater bases and hang out with dolphins. I like that idea. That's an idea that suits me quite nicely. I grew up around dolphins. Like, back in the day in Auckland, the dolphins used to come into the harbours a lot more. They don't so much now. And so when we used to sail to Waiheke Island as we were going into Little Oniroa Bay, the dolphins used to greet the boats. Question for Libby: does she bring a diamond painting with her? Yes. She's going to be looking forward to sitting down and diamond painting more than she has been here, because Rose has been at other opposite ends of the house.
No, I've got a whole heap of art I've got to fix up.
Yeah. I watch Flipper reruns on TV. Oh, bless. Well, the dolphins in Little Oniroa, like, because we used to go on a trailer sailor, which is like a very small yacht. Like, it's one you can put on a trailer, and it was 18 foot, had a mast, had like the sails and the spinnaker and everything else. And we used to keel haul. Now, this is me showing you guys a bit of my history. Keel haul, which is like on the boat's on its side and the keel's up in the water, and you go be gliding literally on the side of the boat along the water. Heaps of fun. Mum used to freak out, but I sit there going, wee! And we get to a certain point when Dad would say, dolphins ahead, and I would be literally out at the front of the boat, and I would watch for the dolphins, and then I'd run down to the side and I'd dive off the boat and swim with the dolphins. So people used to pay to swim with dolphins, and I did it for free growing up. You'd have so you'd have shields. If it's anything like Ark game, Travis, you'd have shields around your base so that the Krakens didn't come in. I actually have a Kraken art image I need to release at some stage. But that is one of the highlights of my childhood that I had. The picture that I used for my birthday, the photo, was actually me at around 10, 11, and we were on the Marty 2, which was the trailer sailor, and we were actually sailing out to Waiheke when that photo was taken. So it's one of my favorite memories with my dad. I used to love it. He was very much a waterman. He grew up on Waiheke Island.
I want to go back to Hawaii.
I want to go to Hawaii. That would be nice.
But my thing is, I'm on the East Coast. Why don't I go to one of the East Coast islands, tropical islands? I was like, he goes, you don't go to Hawaii all the way on the other side of the country. You go someplace local on your side of the country. I'm like, what? No. Because it's quicker to get there.
Yeah.
I think.
Travis, if you want to go to somewhere where there's no snakes, you go to New Zealand. There is no snakes in New Zealand at all.
There's no snakes here either. Come up here.
Yeah, I'll meet you in Canada.
So
I was
the
in
snakes in
Australia and
Canada.
see one strike.
Snakes in Canada, not on this island though.
All right, there it is.
I don't think I could handle extreme heat or extreme cold. I'd have to be somewhere in the middle because my skin doesn't. All my nerve endings are very much exposed. So if I get too cold, I get a cold burn on my skin and it hurts. Yeah. And if I get too hot, I get like it burns as well. So I just and someone to parachute my DoorDash orders. And all your diamond paintings, you'd have to have someone to just you'd see this box appear over, like a plane would go over Travis, and this box would come down on a big parachute, and there would be like all your food supplies, your diamond paintings. Yeah. That would be kind of cool.
Your own private highway.
Yeah, I was actually talking about snakes, Kath, not politics.
I didn't see one snake in Australia.
I haven't seen one yet. Oh no, I have. I've seen one. It was scared of me more than I was scared of it because it just literally heard me coming and slithered across the path in front of me.
Oh wow!
I crapped myself, but.
What are the animals in the outback when you go on a bushwhack, like a camping out there? You had to be careful that you didn't get trampled from some sort of animal at night. I forget what it was.
No
I don't
idea.
think it's kangaroos. I think it was some other animal. And you
camels?
Huh?
Camels? We have wild camels here.
I don't think it was camels. I know I went riding on a camel out there. It was awesome.
I don't have the energy levels for stuff like that anymore, sadly. I've lost my L. My letter L.
I found the F.
You found your F? I know where my F is.
I ain't got any F's to give. Sorry.
Trust me, I had none yesterday. 377.
Too exhausted today.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm doing easy work
Cassowaries. They're evil. They're Cassie's the cassowaries.
Cassowaries.
Yep.
Yeah, they are. Whew. Big old
I've only seen one at the zoo.
That's an actual bone on top of their head.
Yeah.
I think they're amazing looking, but ooh, no, it wasn't cassowaries. I'm gonna look it up now.
I've seen one of those at the zoo. That's as close as I've got to those.
Mm-hmm.
I took a photo of it. It looked kind of cool.
Beautiful bird. So.
I'd have an underground tube system like the bank has, since I'm apparently rich in this fantasy. Hey, I think in every fantasy we'd like to be rich. Go for it. I would love to live on an island with, like, as a diamond, just a enough internet that Rory can game with to his leisure, and just diamond paint and art for the rest of my life. That would be nice. Become that recluse person where you never hear from. Oh no, people would cry, but never hear from me. But then, unless I release art, it just suddenly randomly appears. Jordan randomly puts it up on the website. New art by Mum, and just sit
Oh,
and relax and just diamond paint for the rest of my life.
Wouldn't it be nice if that was all the responsibility that we had?
Oh, wouldn't it be? Sadly, never going to be the case in my life, but I can dream. Dreams are free.
Yes.
I watch Ricky Mack on YouTube. He lives in Australia. He catches some crazy snakes. Oh, like, just avoid the snakes. And I've never seen a drop bear. Like I said, I've only seen one snake. I've not seen any of the big scary spiders. The only spider I saw was a yellow one. It was a harmless one, and but it freaked me out because I'm arachnophobic. I don't like spiders at all. So nope.
yeah. Maybe it was the red kangaroo. That might have been what it was.
I haven't even seen a kangaroo since I've been here, or a koala.
Oh,
I've
I
seen
have.
not in the wild.
Well, you're in a city area. Doesn't that make a difference?
Yeah.
You'd think so, but I had a kangaroo in my street
Oh, did you? They're
because
like rats out there.
they're cutting down all the bush. So
They have nowhere else to go.
we've had kangaroos and koalas come into our street.
Capitalization at its best.
Yeah.
They say that the animals are coming into our territory when we're actually encroaching on theirs. So
Yeah. It's because they're losing their space.
What happens?
What's
we're
happening with
taking away their habitat. They got nowhere else to go.
yeah, that's what was happening in Rwanda.
Got no else to
Aboriginals
do
have
but
put their
us.
foot down around our way.
Good.
Because there's a lot of caves down in our bush area with Aboriginal writing and stuff.
That's sacred ground, then, isn't it?
Yep.
It's what
Yeah.
in New Zealand we call it tapu. It's tapu. It's sacred.
Is it still true that if you take photos that it takes away the spirit?
In the Aboriginal, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's some caves where you can take photos,
Mm-hmm.
but there's also a lot that you can't due to the
Sacred.
there's sacred
yeah.
beliefs and that.
I know Uluru, you couldn't take photos in a lot of the areas.
Yeah, you got to have permission.
Yeah, it's like same with the multiculture, like to get certain. I did one art piece and not an art piece, but it was a photographic composition, and I had to approach the elders of the area to make sure it was okay for me to do, being of white skin. It doesn't matter that I have Māori blood in me. I look European, so I have to be respectful And I do try to be very respectful of different cultures.
Yeah.
There are kangaroos all over Canberra. Yeah, my friend Brendan used to live in Canberra, and he used to send me photos of kangaroos up the street all the time. So it was like in New Zealand, that's what we imagined Australia would be, like kangaroos everywhere, and koalas everywhere, and snakes and spiders everywhere. But we actually, no. There's not much difference in living in New Zealand other than the cost of living.
It's like
And people work harder here.
my boys, they're friends on Xbox and that. They used to sit there and go, is it true you really ride kangaroos and emus to school and work? Well, got so tired of telling people, no, we don't, that in the end, I started saying to their friends, yeah, got the stable out the back for them. We had special shops that we buy saddles from. Some of us are really game, we go bareback. And these kids believed it. And you're thinking, seriously?
Snakes just creep me out. Spiders don't bother me, but I don't want to run into any furry Australian spiders either. You don't want to have a huntsman turn up on your doorstep. They don't bite. Oh, they do bite, but they're not poisonous.
What's wrong with a huntsman?
Fucking scary looking fucking things. That's what's wrong with a huntsman.
I had one sitting above my toilet and I made a deal with him. If he moved, he's dead. If he stayed still, he could live there free of charge. No. He moved, so my son took him outside so that I wouldn't kill him.
I've seen a baby huntsman, and that was the size of a 50-cent piece.
Wow.
That was enough. That was big enough for me. Thank you very much.
Oh, no.
No, I don't want to hear dinner plate. No.
No, it wasn't dinner plate.
Saucer?
He was probably about this tray above my toilet.
No, just no. I've told Rory this summer I want the house sprayed. Just no.
I remember as a kid, a place we lived at, the toilet was out the back. And I used to have to flick the redbacks off the toilet before I even sat down.
Oh, no.
And now I was
Redbacks are
7.
Poisonous. No.
I was 7 years old and I'd learnt how to flick redbacks off that toilet.
Wow.
Those kind of words are the ones you need to worry about. Yeah, no, thank you. Don't. Just no. Although, if I could put it in a harness like an iguana and take it on a walk.
Do not tell any of this to Jackie. She will not come.
Honestly, I literally, like I said, I've seen one snake since I've been here. There's a walkway that I was going to go walking on and take the dog and the cat, dog and Kenzie, for a walk on. And then I saw a sign, watch out for snakes. I was like, yeah, no. I've never seen any of that walk happening. It's just like, yeah, no, just no. It's not going to happen. I will stay in my own little bubble and live in my own little world, and where there is no snakes and spiders in my house. Just no.
See, growing up with it,
Look, the worst one we had
we
was
don't see them.
the caterpillar spider, which is like the redback. We have redbacks and caterpillar. They're the two poisonous spiders in New Zealand. But the only place you find them is in deep bush or on the beach under a log. Like, you don't lift logs at the beach in New Zealand. Like on the coastal beaches, you do not pick up a log because there is bound to be the caterpillar or the redback underneath it. You just do not. It's just a no-no. But that is the only thing that we have that can kill you in New Zealand, other than the humans that live there. Because, we all know what that's like.
Yeah.
Whereas in Australia, everything can and wants to kill you.
You can go years and not see a single thing.
Yeah.
Except for maybe a daddy long legs or something like that.
Like I said, I've been here 2 years and that's all I've seen, and I'm okay with that. I really, really am okay with that. Just I'm like, just no. No. I'll just live in my little bubble. I'm okay with that.
This is the last place I was at. They started digging up, tearing down houses to rebuild, and they were doing in subdivisions.
Yeah.
And when they started doing that, everyone that was closer to water and that were all being inundated with rats and mice and spiders and that. And I'm sitting there thinking, seriously, you couldn't tear down my area first?
I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
I don't do rats. I had a bad experience with water rats as a kid, and just no, rats are, and I like mice,
Yeah.
but rats are a no. Jordan doesn't like praying mantises. He had one as a baby fly into, when he was like a young toddler, fly into his face, and he's never liked them ever since. So just no. I don't do buggies. I like ladybugs. Ladybugs are about the only thing I like, ladybugs. They're cute. They're not going to bite me. They're not going to hurt me. And they don't look ugly. I like looking at photos of the very small, cute, furry spiders, but I will not, and I repeat, will not ever have one on me. Just,
My cousin does photography, and he did the really close-up
macro.
Of the spider's face and everything.
Macro photography.
Oh my God.
They, like, some of them have the cutest. I've got a friend who's Tyra, who's very much in love with spiders, and so every now and then I'll find something cute and send it to her. But it just
she would get on well with my son Kyle.
Yucky.
My good containers went missing once when he was younger, and I'm searching the whole house thinking, but he just bought them. Where are they? Couldn't find them. Well, he was at school one day, and I decided to, go get his washing from his room, and I could see some hanging out from under his bed, and I thought, well, great, got to get down. So I get down on the floor. I pull out one piece of clothing, and then I see my containers.
All with bugs in them.
So I'm thinking, I'm going to kill him. He's had food in my good containers and left it under his bed. I pull these out, and I almost die of a heart attack. He's put air holes in the top of the lids.
Well, at least he didn't want to kill them.
Funnel webs.
Oh, no, fuck off. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. That was the biggest crime ever.
But yeah, there was funnel webs, there was huntsmans, there was redbacks. Every one of my containers had a different spider.
No.
Those containers went straight in the bin.
Just no.
And when he got home, and I said to him, "You owe me containers, boy." "What do you mean?" "I found your collection." "Oh. It's okay, Mum. I've been looking after them. I don't let them out. And I've been feeding them." "Huh?
Oh, no, that's a hell no. Hell no.
You've been opening the lid in this house with those spiders." "It's okay, Mum. I didn't let them run around."
Yeah, no.
"Yeah, well, they're not there anymore." "Where are they, Mum?" "They're in the bin."
Just no. No.
I almost dropped the containers, and then I thought, no, if I drop this container, it'll be my luck, the lid will come off.
It's a big, hard, fat, juicy hell if no.
Oh, I could have killed him. Can you imagine how I felt pulling the container out and seeing these spiders?
Guess what Rose isn't a fan of at all.
Yeah, well, neither was I.
Just some things freak me out, and spiders are right up there with it. And yeah, no. Ah. I went. So I spent 3 weeks in a batch, which was literally like it was on the beach. There was like outhouse stuff, and I'm sitting there, no electricity. I'm sitting there by oil lamp, reading a book at night, and I felt this thing crawl up my arm, like up across my leg, because it was summer. I was in shorts, and I looked down, and there was this black spider about this big, and that was like I was literally going to burn the house. I would have burned the house down, man. Like, seriously, you know that meme with the house is like the spider is dead. Yeah, that would be me.
I remember I was laying in bed and I felt something touching my face, and I kept going like that, and it just kept happening, and I, what the hell's going on? So I get up, I turn the light on, I have a look. Yeah, there's a huntsman.
Oh,
I quickly ran into the kitchen and got one of those Chinese containers, and I'm back in there, and yeah, you're gone.
yeah, just no, not even remotely at any scale. Just,
Yeah, it wasn't what I wanted to find touching my face. You see them in the movies and you think, oh, no, thank you.
no. I would quite happily live in the country in New Zealand. Did for many years. We lived rurally. That was not a problem because there was nothing out there that was going to eat me. I
Nothing had a taste for human flesh.
Yeah, no, I moved to civilization in Australia because it's civilized and there's nothing that's going to eat me.
Yes, there is.
Nothing with a taste for human flesh.
Yeah, just no. Just no. just not one of those things. Not one of those things. No. I will do many things in my lifetime, but spiders are the one thing that creep me. That just I've done scary stuff in my lifetime. I've dealt with scary stuff, but no, just no. A big fat juicy no.
The girls saw a daddy long legs one day in their bedroom.
That is scary.
Texas almost freaked the hell out, so I had to go in there. I got rid of it, and since then they won't sleep in their bedroom, even though they saw the dead spider.
Daddy longlegs are the most poisonous spider in the world. The difference being is their teeth cannot penetrate human skin.
Exactly.
So,
but you tell my girls that they know, they understand, but
So
they're still creepy crawlers.
oh,
you should see. You should hear how bad Jackie screams.
Yeah,
Come out here so she doesn't.
I don't have spiders in my house because no. Just no. All right. So I realized I said earlier, I'm going to take the thing off the. Is it going to actually behave itself? No spiders, no snakes, no rats, no mice. Nope. You see, I'm with Deborah. I don't mind mice though. Like I'm okay with mice though.
No, I don't want rodents in my house either.
I don't want them in my house. Oh no, I used to have pet mice, so you know.
Nope.
Bite. I don't want
Right.
anything that'll bite.
This is the update on the witch. This is what I've painted so far. So I did the sketch, I've done the outline, which is the stained glass effect. It's a very solid outline, as you guys can see. And I've just started blending her hat. Now let me just seriously, there are so many colors in that freaking hat.
Yeah.
To get the stained glass look. But I really like how skin tones make me nervous because I've not painted a lot of skin tones over the years. So, but I'm quite enjoying how she's coming out. So,
Looks very cute.
you don't bite me, Kath. I'm okay with it. So, yeah. So she's got this one's actually going up for sale in the store, and I'm hoping to have her up by Wednesday next week if I can get her finished. But there's a lot of intricate detail in here, and And most of it I'm doing that with paint. So I'll finish the hat today, start her hair. I'm doing hair first, and then I'll do the cat and the pumpkins, and there's a melon. That's a melon right in front of her.
A what? Melon boat?
It's like, no, just a melon.
Oh.
Like it looks like a melon to me, but it's probably an unripe pumpkin. So yeah. And then the stained glass stuff goes really, really fast for me. So I'm doing the hard bit first, and then the stained glass bit. It's got a little pot there. So yeah, it's what she's looking like.
Looking real cute.
Yeah. I do have some, what have I been playing with? Coming up in the future, obviously some more witches. I've got some lions. I've got some teddy bears. I've got some cute cats coming. Someone asked for pink flamingos. I've got pink flamingos coming. I have, I should actually, I'll save these and show you guys these because these are so freaking cute. They came out really well. I've got some dark art coming as well. I've got some rainbow stuff. I've got some beautiful stuff with color and silhouette. I've got some cute little gnomes coming. It's, yeah, just stuff that's coming. Don't ask me when. Sometime in the future, near future though. But I'll show you guys what's been kind of working on in the background. Oh, my stomach's growling. It needs food. Just kind of grabbing some random stuff for you guys to have a look at. I did the Independence Day one. It did get released later. I do have some other ones that will go with that at some stage. There's a couple of new lighthouse images coming. I have some really cool different style stuff that I've been playing with as well. I'll show you. Actually, there you go. So let's have a look. Let's open. Go to there. Bring that open. So I've just been playing with some different ideas just to kind of get some concepts going. Some of this is going to be painted, some of it's going to stay computer generated. It just depends. Pixies or fairies in the future, definitely always definitely coming, Pixie. There's a whole lot of stuff I've got to get up. Things have just been a bit chaotic start of this month. So there's this one, which is
That's cool.
Yeah, it's just, I like the style of it.
Great. Cool.
Yeah, so I just like, I kind of like to play with stuff a little bit.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Vibe, yeah. And then there's this one. I kind of like the three witches kind of look. This one will probably stay computer generated, and I'll pop it out because I won't have time to paint this before Halloween.
Very, Rose, very Macbeth-ish. Three witches of Macbeth.
Sorry?
So three witches of Macbeth?
Yeah. I've actually, I'm currently for those that love Shakespeare, I'm currently working on designs that will be hand painted. So they're going to be very slow at coming out, but they are the Shakespeare characters as stained glass art. So that is coming.
That one's cool.
Yeah. This is just some stuff that's coming. I really like when I was playing around with this, I really just like the context of it and the texture look of it. It's just beautiful. And I just think as a dome paint, it's going to look stunning. And of course, wolves and wind chimes. Dream catchers always are a good thing. And then I've got her as well. She's a little bit of the naughty, sort of Miss Sassy kind of attitude.
Bit of a vamp, isn't she?
Yeah. This is my kind of like dreadlocky lion. Like he's kind of cool.
I like him.
Yeah, see, Lisa, I told you there was couple stuff coming. Well, I've got quite a nice collection of silhouette stuff coming. So, and then there's this one, my hippie lion. He's just cool. I just need to move his glasses down a little bit, but he's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
My rainbow loving lion. So yeah, it's just been a bit of fun to kind of play with concepts when I'm having some down quiet time. But yeah, I mean, I have a ton of art, guys, that you guys haven't even seen yet. Like so much. I get concepts and I chuck it into the computer and then let it spill out, and then I go from there, kind of thing. And some of it is the stuff I'm painting because I use it as a concept tool as well.
Use that as your jumping off point kind of thing.
Yeah, because I have ideas. So my brain works at like 90 miles an hour, and when it comes to art stuff, and so I sit there and think, okay, I want to do this, but I need to get it down into a concept so that I have it for later. So I have more concepts than I have stuff. Like, that makes sense.
Oh no, it makes perfect sense.
That's true.
You always have an idea that you can pull from your back pocket then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's got tons of them.
Oh
Yeah.
yes. And that way you don't forget. You don't forget then either. It's like, okay, what was I thinking? What was it I was thinking about doing yesterday?
Yeah. And if I just stop and put everything down and get it a rough computer generation of it, then I've got it, and I can go with it from there. So, but I have lots of there's lots of those silhouette couples, Lisa. You're gonna love them.
It's like your logbook, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much like a logbook.
Yeah.
Some I sit there and go, okay, I really can't do much more than that. I actually really like it the way it is, and I'm not going to have time to paint it, so that's what's being released. But there is a whole lot of stuff there that I just want to hand paint. I've got a lot of American Independence Day stuff coming. I just didn't have a chance to get it done with everything that was going on in the last month. With my treatment last month, it's kind of set me back time-wise with a lot of stuff. Because I was flaring. I just literally flared from right through the June. Like, it was really bad, and you guys didn't see it a lot, but that's why there was like some lives were shorter, or I didn't do lives at all because it just exhausted me. But this month's treatment, I'm happy to say, seems to be kicking in nicely.
Good.
And I'm feeling.
It seems like it too.
Yeah, I'm having less flares. I'm tired, but that's because it's school holidays and.
You've had a lot going on, and you haven't been able to unwind.
Yeah, there's been a lot going on at the beginning of this month. Turning 50, you know, and I just want to give a shout out to my husband because, like, seriously, is the stuff going up for October soonish? Yes, it is. It will be going up sometime in the next month or so. It's just I have a whole. This week coming is literally. After this week, everything I will be head down, bum up, and pumping stuff through to you guys. Mm-hmm. It's just I'm wanting to spend the time I have with Jordan, and not working so much. I'm sure you guys can respect that. I haven't seen him for 2 years, so wanting to spend some quality time with him.
And to speak on behalf of that, we did have plans for mid-month, but with the unexpected arrival of Jordan, that's put stuff out. So it's understandable. Yeah. Spend time with him, enjoy him. The art will be there when you get back.
Yeah. So there is a whole lot of, there is like a big pile of new art coming. There's some more of everyone across the board. It was next year for the 4th of July stuff. Yeah, exactly. And if I get it out early, Travis, then people can order it ahead of time too. So I'm not used to American holidays. I will be completely honest. I'm not American. It's not something I follow. And then I thought, Independence Day, I need to do something for that. So that's why one went out, the Independence one went out as a free download. So you guys could have the art. So
I like that one. I might do that one for next year.
Yeah.
Come up with my own.
I am thinking of doing every July, making it free art month. So, because it's not like I don't have any. Mm-hmm. I am branching out to other companies. You guys are just going to have to wait and see on that one, but it is coming. So, and I just want to make it very clear, whatever art another company has is not going to be the art that I have. So if you see something that you want on there, you can't come to me and say, can you do this for me? You actually have to purchase it through the company because they own the license for it. So that's how that works. And they will be exclusive to each company. I don't double dip. So that's something I'm very, very strict on, is that every company has their own bits of art that they want my art. That's great. And I love it. And I'm so excited about stuff I want to tell you guys. And I can't because so much good stuff's been going on behind the scenes. If all goes well, though, the New Zealand crew are going to love me because I'm about to make their lives a little bit easier. And but there's a lot of stuff going on, and yeah, it's exciting stuff.
Most definitely, I'll vouch for that.
Yeah, but there's a lot of work that goes into it behind the scenes, getting stuff organized and stuff. So there is one official announcement coming. We're just discussing dates and stuff, and so that is coming, and you guys are going to love what they're going to be bringing. So
yay.
Once that's all signed, sealed, and delivered, and we have a release date of when they're going to be releasing, then we will let you guys know. But I'm not just, I am an artist, and there is two aspects to the diamond painting, like the business. There is me as an artist, and there is me as the diamond painter. And so it's a matter of, there's lots that goes on behind the scenes. It's not like the other diamond companies. Like, as I said before, we don't own a warehouse. We drop ship because the art changes so quick. Don't forget too, guys, that at the end of this month, whatever's in the dungeon, escaped from the dungeon folder, that is actually being being put back in the vault. It's not coming out again. It's actually going bye-bye. There will be, later this year, I'll be doing the cleanup, and there will be some stuff that is retiring from my stuff, from my earlier stuff, because I like my newer stuff better. But you guys will get a shout out of when that's going up, and they will go on like a sale, probably. Clear them out and get some new fresh stuff. So lots and lots of new stuff. Lots of exciting. Sarah, how's your art coming? Sarah, I think all the Sarahs have gone. Deborah, I think they've gone to bed. One was up late, and the other one's it's late for her, so I think they've both gone to bed. But yeah, so Jordan and I are going to be working on some art together next week. We're going to be we might look at seeing if we can work out a collab for each of us to do together, so you can have one from both of us. But we'll see how time goes. We're just trying to cram as much as we can into a short space in time.
Mm-hmm.
But the good news is Jordan now has a passport, so it's easier to get him here. Jordan is going to be learning behind the scenes stuff on how to run the business, because if anything happens to me, it becomes his and Kenzie's anyway. So yeah, so he needs to know all that. But yeah, as I was saying, I wanted to give a special shout out to my husband, because seriously, this man but deals with so much of what you guys don't see, like me working late in the night, the house being a mess because I'm tired. During the flares, he is my biggest supporter. He knows how much it gets me down. He knows how much I battle with it. And I just, we don't give our partners enough credit when we're going through life-changing illnesses. And I just really want you guys to know that you guys know he's a pretty amazing man, and he really is.
Yeah.
And I'm very blessed and very lucky, and He puts up with so much of my health issues and helps me get through it, because without him, I probably would have fallen apart a long time ago. He knows when I'm up. When I'm down, I'm really down. So long-term health illnesses affect your mental health as well. So he has to deal with all of that as well. And I just want to give him a shout out because he's pretty amazing.
Aw.
And he spoils me, and I'm very lucky to have him. And he's very patient, which is something that needs can be very hard on certain days. So.
Yeah. Special guy there.
He is a special guy. And Squishy, if you're in the background listening, can you please check your messages? I need your PayPal account details, please. Yes, I'm very lucky. He's a very good man. I wouldn't trade him for the world.
Nope.
And just having my son here, what he did to get my son here, just absolutely.
Yeah, that was, and for him to keep that under wraps was pretty cool.
Oh, the fact that he played, like, we were talking about it, and like, he would go, well, if only he had a passport, knowing full well that he already had one. Like, he really threw me curveballs that I would never have even imagined that Jordan had a passport and stuff. So,
Rory did good.
Yeah. Oh, I get feel. Trust me, I get feel. When CSU has got me so beaten at days, there are days when I have to switch off.
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. Yeah.
I keep telling you to switch off too.
Yeah.
Put it away. Put it away. Go to bed.
It's hard when I'm in art mode. I just keep going, and I don't realize always what the time is. So Stacey's my little pit bull, and she'll go to me, go to bed, and she gets up and sees me still online.
You guys see the messages? Someone's still up. It's a very subtle, but
it's not subtle behind the scenes, guys. She rips me a new one, and I'm her boss. Go figure.
When you were having that episode 2 days ago after your birthday, whoo.
Oh, and I was just over.
I was on her case to get her private time. I will be like that when I'm there.
I was overwhelmed.
Yes.
It's probably, everything.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, lots of emotions, lots of just, you guys had made me feel so loved and so appreciated, and it was very much appreciated. And it was just so overwhelming because it came in great big waves, and I had to take some time to just kind of sit there and look at my son, spend a day just looking at him and falling asleep on the couch, Liv?
I told her to do. I said, you better take him, go lock yourself in the room, and just sit and stare, and no talking, no nothing, just look at each other.
Yeah, we'll be having some nights just the two of us, where we sit. We'll be watching Doctor Who, and we'll sit side by side and just art together, because that is our happy place. Like, he's like mother, like son, I swear.
Yeah.
So we'll do that, and we're going to do some. We're going to go to some of the malls around nearby, because Kenzie will be at school next week, so it'll make things a little easier.
That'll be good.
So, so it'll be good. It'll be good. And he's got a friend over here, online friend that he hasn't met from Dungeons and Dragons, his Dungeons and Dragons game. And so I think they're meeting up Wednesday or Thursday, and he's going to go and spend the day with her.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and they're going to meet up and have some time together and get to know each other a little bit. So that'll give him a friend here, which was great. It's one step closer to convincing him to
exactly
move.
Come to the dark side.
Come to Mama. But I heard, we spoke to Pete yesterday, because when in the custody arrangements with Kenzie, or with both the kids, if there was anything medically happen, we have a 24-hour window where the other person has to be notified. Oh, okay. Yep. When I before the end, I'll turn the camera around, Trav, and you can have a look. Does that work? So it doesn't kind of zoom. I can kind of. If you want to see the color range, look at the colors. Like seriously, but I will turn the camera around near the end. Oh, it's almost the end. Oh, my bad. We'll do it now. I'll just pack up. Have I done all that colour? Yes, I have. I don't know what we're going to do for lunch.
I'm
today.
packing. I'm getting mine up tomorrow.
Oh, I've been watching Kara's progress on it too.
Oh yeah.
It looks amazing.
I gotta start.
I'm loving this kit. Like it's nice to be working on mine. Oh, I just realised that I've missed one. All the way back there.
Mm-hmm.
She got the jump start on me.
She did. It's very sparkly. I love these drills. They're very sparkly and shiny. Got more movement in my finger this afternoon.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
It'll
Yeah,
get
keep
stiff as
moving
it
it.
scabs over.
Keep moving it though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I'm using it today more than I think late last night I started using it a bit more, just to keep it going. But the plaster stops me bending it too much, and it is swollen. But swelling seems to be going down a little bit. And I've got like red inflammation running down my finger, but I don't think that's infection. I think because it's not hot.
Oh.
It's just
It didn't look infected or
No.
anything. It looked quite good.
it's nice. I've given it a good. I'm cleaning it twice a day. So
Yeah, it should be okay.
um,
It'll also be red because of the healing it's trying to
Yeah.
do as well.
yeah. So there we go. There's what I've done so far. We've got I think that's an
Oh,
ear.
put yourself on big.
Oh, okay. Hang on a second. Multitasking hands
You
here.
don't need to see us.
All right, there we go. So almost at the halfway. Once I finish this section, I'm halfway of this row. But yeah, it's an ear. It's the ear of this one.
Mhm.
I'm not sure which one's which. I don't think Chris and I have discussed which one of us is which one of us.
We have not.
No.
It'll call to you as you diamond paint it.
Yeah, I'm trying to take an hour a day, Trav, to do some diamond painting, and I will be diamond painting on the lives all this month because I'm trying to get into that habit of diamond painting more on the lives again. So, but yeah, no, it's looking good. I love the colors. The colors are very vibrant. The camera doesn't do it justice. Like, look at that shine. I mean, this has got AB here.
Yeah, beautiful.
But
The camera does not do it justice at all.
Look at that. It's just so pretty. So sparkly.
So party.
Yeah.
Fortune teller's looking good.
Oh yeah, I don't know if my camera will reach that far. If you hold it up, I can do it this way. There we go. The Libby's doing one of mine as well. She's doing fortune teller.
Oh, pretty.
So it's looking really, really good. So I can't wait to see that one finished. She's got very orangey tone. I think that's her forehead, isn't it?
It is, and that is all colour blocking.
Yeah.
And I wanted to kill you for it.
Oh, she's going to look amazing when she's finished.
I've already done 2 ABs
Yeah. Yeah,
just in that top bit.
Yeah, I've done like 3 in this one, I think it is. But I have to say, this tray is my favorite new tray. Like, seriously, I love it.
I love mine too.
Whereas I found out what the parcel was, it was a Jules I was short. Oh, yes, it would have been. That was quick. They got them. Good night, Gimme.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Yeah, so the drills are beautiful. I mean, the wait's longer than we want it to be. We're looking into options for that right now. That's going to take us a little while to sort, but we have been sorting it. We are looking into it to try and speed things up for you guys, and because that is my main concern right now is the quality for the supplier is fantastic, but we need faster things. So options is what we're looking at. But yeah, once again, guys, thanks so much for coming. Chris and Stacey, thanks for hanging out.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Oh, you're going to be a regular for the next month. This is our celebration. There is a post up on my group, guys. I want to see your week-long progress, so do show me. I do want to see what you guys are working on. That's Rose Proffitt Creations. I love seeing them coming to life. So please, please, please find the thread. I think I've pinned it to the top and check it out. So yeah, lots
I've
and
got
lots of fun.
two. I've got two that I'm working on. So do I post a picture of both?
Yes,
Okay.
Shelley, I want to see
Post
that green
whatever
body.
you want to post.
As long as it's an RPC canvas, obviously being my birthday month, I would love to see my art more. But if you've got one of
Yeah.
Libby's and you don't have one of mine, or you have one of Stacey's and you don't have one of mine, or one of Hannah's and don't one of mine,
Hang on.
and that's what you're doing, definitely do that. All right, guys. But on that note, we're going to bid you all adieu. And I'm going to go and organise some lunch for my family. And we will see you on Monday. Haere kia kaha. Mwah.
Hey.
Bless your bums.
Bye.
Bye.